The Mansfield Business Alliance has recently released their list of 40 under 40. Now, these are 40 people. They're all under the age of 40. And these are executives, they're CEOs, they're entrepreneurs, they are everyday people like you and me. One of them is an attorney, and she is a powerhouse in the courtroom. She's a rising star in the community and an accomplished attorney based right here in Mansfield. She's a partner at the law firm Perdue, Brandon, Fielder, Collins, and Mott, specializing in government receivables, helping cities and school districts across Texas generate revenue. She's a USC grad with a JD from Thurgood Marshall School of Law. She's not only sharp on the legal front, she's also been named 40 under 40, not only by Mansfield, but also by Arlington. Elena Fernández, welcome to About Mansfield.
Thank you for having me, Steve. I'm happy to be here.
And congratulations on 40 under, really, Mansfield and Arlington.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What does that mean to you?
You know, when you sit back and you think about it, it really doesn't, I don't want to say it doesn't mean much, but, you know, when you go out and you're doing things in the community, you're not thinking about being recognized for it. So for both of the cities that I work and live in or even my community to recognize me, it really is heartfelt.
Nice. Did you have a desire growing up that you were going to be a leader in the community? Did it just kind of fall on your lap? What was the vision when Elena was a young girl?
You know, my mother always said that me and my siblings, we kind of we marched to our own beat or what have you. And I think that being instilled in me when I was younger probably led for things to just fall in my lap. But, you know, when things arise or come up, always being the one that say, okay, let's go get this handled, not sitting back waiting for it to just happen. And I guess because of that, leadership roles have just fallen into place.
Yeah. You had mentioned before we started recording that you're a pit bull with a smile.
I am a pit bull with a smile.
A pit bull with a smile. Yeah. Now, courtroom attorneys, sometimes they have to be pit bulls.
Yes. And I think most people, when they find out that I am an attorney, they step back and they're like, you're an attorney? We never would have thought, because there's so many stereotypes of what people envision an attorney to be. And then they're like, you don't fit that necessary mold as to being that type of attorney. I'm always smiling. I'm always, I guess, interacting. There's that level of comfort that I invite out of people. And so when they find that out, they're like, wait, you do this? And I say, yes, I can be stern, and I am a pit bull with a smile.
Do not cross Elena when she's in court. What accomplishment, not only focusing on your career as an attorney, but through your entire life, one accomplishment that you are most proud about?
I think one of the biggest accomplishments, I would say, is moving away from home. So I'm originally from Los Angeles, California.
I'm a SoCal person too.
Awesome.
44 years in San Diego.
See, and I'm right there, right down the street actually from USC, Southern California. Went to St. Bernard High School in Playa del Rey, so LAX airport. Literally, you could throw a rock and
there you
you're
go.
probably there. So I would say being 18, graduating and saying, I want to go, I'm leaving. And so I decided to go to Fordham University in New York, which I had never been to New York. And my mom was like, wait, you're leaving one coast to go to the other, but having the courage or the gumption to even want to leave. Now, got caught in a blizzard, might have got on too many express trains when I should have been on locals, and realized, okay, I need the sun back. And so I transferred back to USC. But I would say the biggest accomplishment for me is being able to step out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Leaving home, leaving the nest, not only once, coming back, and then coming to Texas thereafter. And I've been in the state of Texas since 2008, and I haven't necessarily gone back home, although I visit. But now Texas, right here in Mansfield, is home. So I think biggest accomplishment is leaving the nest, leaving home, and then establishing myself in an area that's kind of foreign, but it's not like I have those anchors to necessarily fall on right here in Texas.
But when you leave the house at 18 years old, like my son did when he went off to college, it forces you to be an adult.
It forces you to grow up.
Yes.
Yep.
It's either fight or flight that when you're 18 years old and you're living in a dorm or an apartment and hey, rent is due, or my laundry's dirty, or something's going on.
Well, hey, don't let me get it wrong here. There were many a times where I would be hungry and I'm over here calling back home saying, do you think you can order me some Chipotle? I'll go pick it up and all the things. And there's so many stories that my family will tell you about.
I think my son, when he was going for his master's, he spent Thanksgiving in a laundromat. Eating a turkey sandwich.
Hey, times are rough, but look at him now.
Let's go from your biggest accomplishment to your biggest challenge as growing up.
The biggest challenge probably growing up is understanding don't take things personal. You meet people at different times of their life. You might find yourself really good or successful at what you do, establishing certain relationships. But at the end of the day, decisions are going to be made, and don't take it personal, because 95% of the time it's not you, it's the situation and the response to the situation that people are making their responses on. And I'd say that being that I work with government receivables, a lot of governmental entities, a lot of elected officials, understanding that it's not personal, but it's business.
Right.
And not to necessarily mix the two.
Right. That if someone breaches a contract and you have to be the pit bull, it's not personal.
Yeah.
It's yes. Hey, I'm sorry. It's just business.
Yes.
So I know that an attorney doesn't work just 8 to 5. So the question is then work-life balance. Is there a work-life balance in your life?
There is a level of work-life balance, but I will say that I'm always on. I always want to make sure that I'm available to my clients. So if you have me by cell phone, you're going to get some type of response, or at least an acknowledgement that I've seen it, and I'll get to it when I get to it. Now, I have a 4-year-old, so we're heavily involved with all of his activities that I have him attending, whether it's basketball, football, or now even flag football, where I'm present in the moment.
Sure.
But the moment there's an opportunity to go and look at a phone or, forward an email or send something, I do that. It works for me. Sometimes you do have to say, let the battery die, turn off the cell service, and just be completely shut out. I've done that a few times.
Even on vacations?
Yes, but it is difficult.
Yeah.
I had to put an auto reply message. I just went on a Disney cruise. Had to put the auto reply, so the notifications were coming in, but I couldn't respond. I couldn't respond to them.
Was a Disney cruise out of Cape Canaveral?
Yes, it was.
There you go.
Yes.
On the Magic?
Yes, on the Magic.
Wasn't it cool?
It was cool.
Yes.
It was fun. It was definitely a good time.
I'll tell you a good story after when we're done. Let's go back in time.
Okay.
To 10-year-old Elena.
Okay.
If you were to meet face-to-face 10-year-old Elena, what advice would you give her?
Everything is going to be okay. You're not going to win everything. You're not going to pass everything. You're going to fail a few times, but don't be afraid to get up and keep going forward. That would probably be it. Don't be afraid to fail.
Yeah.
Still give it your all. It's not all going to go your way. You're going to fall. You're going to stumble. But just know, don't forget to get back up and keep going.
I have done probably 10 to 15 of these 40 under 40, and that seems to be the main theme. Keep going. Keep looking forward. And yeah.
Don't focus on the past.
So 10-year-old Elena.
Yes.
Keep going.
Yes.
All right. Elena, I always like to conclude these interviews with what's called an open mic. If you would like to give a shout out, give a thanks to someone or a group of someone, if you have any words of advice or what have you, the mic is yours. The camera is right there if you want to address them and say hi.
Well, my shout out would be, I want to say thank you to my community, my family, God above, for just in my work community, to just giving me the opportunity to shine in what I'm good at, if you will, allow me to be myself. So thank you all that I've encountered along the way, family, friends, work, my Perdue family, and all the things. I appreciate you all.
Elena Fernandez, 40 under 40 in Arlington and Mansfield.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And thanks for being on About Mansfield.
I appreciate you asking me and inviting me here, and I look forward to listening to your podcast.